Okay, guys, we're gonna take this time discuss one or two latest updates on the side of Chelsea. As in the hot, yes, concerning the future of Enzo Maresca, rumors have now confirmed and sources have made it clear that even after the Ipswich disappointing game, that Enzo Maresca's job with Chelsea is still safe, but on one condition. Look at this very on one condition. And also, we're gonna take this time discuss one or two latest transfer saga heading and surrounding and circulating over Stamford Bridge as of yesterday evening, which I will take time to drop one or two. After the Ipswich draw, it has been a very disappointing game both for the Chelsea fans, both for Enzo Maresca. He's been frustrated with the result because that game should have been a must-win. But after the Ipswich game, we all believe that Chelsea owners might likely consider sacking Enzo Maresca and replacing him with another manager. But that story is not going to happen at the moment because his job at Chelsea is still safe, has been confirmed by several sources. But before we go talk on the matter wey concern Enzo Maresca and his Chelsea future, make una take this time discuss one or two latest transfer saga concerning the likes of Benjamin Sesko of Sporting CP and also that of Jamie Gittens of Borussia Dortmund, because as of yesterday there are two latest updates, very big one concerning these two players, and which Chelsea could likely even be signing before the season comes to an end. Now, as of yesterday, we don't hear say that of Benjamin Sesko that Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal boss, have already made him his number one priority, as he prefers Benjamin Sesko over Victor Gyokeres because he thinks in that Victor Gyokeres cannot suit into the style of play, why Benjamin Sesko could be that man that could be leading the line for them. But very good news coming out on the side of Chelsea, because as of yesterday we saw that Chelsea had a direct contact talks. Chelsea had a direct talks. This one we say they don't even send anybody come on phone. They don't even, based on waiting they happen, we need to understand Nicolas Jackson chance misses. If you put Nkunku in the pitch, you go be like say Chelsea will play -1. So based on everything, Chelsea don't already make a very good step by directly talking to the entourage, the representative of that of Victor Gyokeres, over a possible move in the summer, just to inform them. And why Chelsea is heading for this guy is that because this guy is not earning high in his salary. He's a player who you can sign at 70 something million pounds, and then he can likely suit into the style of play of Enzo Maresca and also with the salary structure. So that's the reason why Chelsea don't already make move ahead of the Club World Cup going into the summer. So it is something that we are likely going to be looking. But Victor Osimhen is still that man I prefer. But if Chelsea say, okay, Victor Osimhen, we are not going for you, I think Victor Gyokeres is another striker that I would love to see at Chelsea heading into the Club World Cup or going into the summer in order to help us by next season. Because based on Baba, if say we get a good striker, we could likely see the impact of this Pedro Neto, because all his crosses towards that end box of the opposition are always correct. I didn't say we get striker with the position where Baba, you see those crosses with Neto they do. By now, that guy is supposed to do like 15 assists in the Premier League this season, but there is nobody there to head in to the post. So make we take how you take be. And for the Gittens, Borussia Dortmund have Gittens have already made it clear to Borussia Dortmund that he's leaving the club this summer. And also Bayern Munich are the club who are trying to convince him to join, but the guy has already made his intention known that he wants to return back to the Premier League. Chelsea really love him, and Chelsea have been monitoring the situation and have already made inquiries concerning Jamie Gittens, what will take them to sign him. And I think whatever they are doing, they should do it and act it fastly before the Club World Cup will begin. Now, heading back to Enzo Maresca future, a very big question should be asked whether Chelsea will be deciding to part ways with Enzo Maresca if the season ends. Because number one thing we can be using to judge Enzo Maresca is that Chelsea, we are second. Initially, at the beginning of this season, we are doing well. From second, we entered third. From third, we entered fourth. Almost 3 months, Chelsea have been in fourth position. But the most annoying part of it is that those games where we say we suppose use collect better points. Now those ones where we say we dey lose. Now those ones where we say we dey draw points. Imagine in a full season, ordinary Ipswich struggling in the relegation battle, collected 4 points from a club who spent 1.something billion pounds in players only. Ipswich collected 4 points. So I think at this moment, Maresca's situation at Chelsea is something that will be deciding at the end of the season, because as of today, his job with Chelsea is still safe. But if Maresca failed to qualify Chelsea for Champions League, even though say we did five teams going to the that can even lead to 7 to 8 going to the Champions League by next season. If Maresca failed to take Chelsea to this Champions League next season and fail to win the Conference League, then a big question should be asked on him, and that is where his future will likely be determined. As of now, there is no decision made on Enzo Maresca. So those of you who are still wanting Enzo Maresca to be sacked at the moment, there is nothing to be talking about till the end of the season. So let me know your opinion on the comment section. Don't forget to share this video because in this page we will always love our updates. Thanks for watching.